Hello, hello. Hi, Cal. How are you? Hope you're doing well. C'est comme si, c'est comme ça, c'est all. It goes up, it goes down, and around and around. I really don't want these guys to be so uniform. Yeah, I actually had to go and sit with Jace all morning in a tattoo appointment. So, unfortunately, I could not stream, and my laptop barely held up, to be fucking honest. So it was a very long day. I had to do like all of my work at the tattoo studio, and that partially worked out. Oh, this is actually pretty useful. I'm going to use this one. So now he is all passed out and very sleepo peepo. And I am trying to figure out if this is actually going to do what I want it to do. Because I really just need these little motherfuckers to do what I need to. Actually, I'm just going to kind of do this. This will make sense. So effectively, I need to make a circle. That's how fisheye works. But yeah, so now we're both just kind of low-key exhausted. He had to take a lot of pain today. But how are you? Hopefully you're doing good. I feel bad because normally I do these like high-intensity tasks in the morning. And I can tell you right now, I'm so fucking tired that like I really don't feel like I can function. But that's fine. I wish that I was not super fucking tired. Because I have to like get this schoolwork done like now. So I don't really have like a lot of wiggle room to be able to say, I don't want to do it right now. Because I have to get a bunch of these little bitches done. Is this still May? Yeah, it is. I love how he low-key somehow became the Arcane, like, theme song guy. I can't imagine. You just wake up one day and you're like, that's me. Look at these little guys. How could you be intimidated by such little fucking happy little cultists? Just kidding, they're not cultists. They're just really, really into having a good time. Nah, they're fine. They're fine. These are just citizens who like to have a good time, you know what I'm saying? Yep, so I got a cup of tea and a dream. I'm really just kind of hoping that I can fly through these fucking thumbnails really, really fast. But we'll see. I have not seen a single episode of Arcane. Hi, Gabriel. How are you? Yeah, it's very beautiful. It's definitely very pretty. That's for damn sure. Mad respect to the animation studio there. I love these dumpy little guys. These guys are my favorite. Look at them. They don't know. They don't know their fucking ABCs. Yeah, because I like this background a lot more. Or it gives the setting a little bit more context here. So now I can just kind of, let me just kind of, these guys kind of recede into the background a little bit. There we go. He's like, we're having fun, right? Everyone's like, no. Alright, so now I need to do this one, number 14. Sorry, hold on, y'all. Oh, man. Yep, so I'm exhausted. But I'm making progress on these at least. Slowly. I have now 1, 2... I gotta tweak this. Fix this. Fix this. So it's a lot of tweaking. So let me actually really quick, I'm gonna go in and fix what I know. This is a really easy fix here, actually. Hold on. Boom. Darius' silhouette. No fucking way. Can you imagine? I literally feel like I'm gonna fall asleep sitting up. He's like, wow, that's fascinating. Okay. Goodbye. Oh, hi Blueberries! It's good to see you. I hope that you're doing well. Oh, hold on, just 1 second. Alright, I am back. Poor Jace forgot that he had told our wedding party that we were supposed to have like a wedding meeting today, but I don't know if that's going to happen. He might try to do it. Yeah, I hope things calm down for you soon too, Blue. Yeah, it's not fun having to deal with a bunch of like, you know, chaotic shit all the time. That is a lot. Let's see. What if I did like I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here in my hand, oh, here is my spout. I'm so fucking tired. Man, I gotta team up, hear me shout. Me over and pour me out. I'm okay. I'm only like kind of dying. This needs to be smaller. Meow. As much as I like John Bellion, I actually don't like this song. I'm the devil. Oh yeah, I'm tired as fuck. Yeah, I'm just really tired. I'm doing okay. I've been working really hard to try and get this portfolio work done so that way I can submit to the spring show in 10 days. So I have 10 days to get as much done as I possibly can. and submit. So that's intense. But otherwise, doing okay. Kickstarter launches tomorrow, so I've been really busy with that. That's been kind of hardcore. And, other than that, actually, I don't like that either. Yeah, just trying to mostly get through school and not totally die. Keep my business running somehow throughout, even though, like, fucking school is going and etc., etc. I don't think anybody really knows what English is. You know what I'm saying? Having this little skeleton cat here is very important. Skelly cat. Skelly cat. Skelly cat. Skelly cat. Tiny little skeleton cat arms. I need to clean this up. You know, I'd really like to not have to draw hands, but I don't think that that's going to happen for me. Shh. Oh god, I'm not warmed up at all. This is rough. Don't look at it. It's okay. It's okay. Good luck packing. Bye. Oh, you're good, Gabriel. I hope you're having a good day. No, it's all good. I just tried, I'm like even trying to remember what it was. To be honest, I don't remember what it was. But if I said anything, it's just to be mindful about people in here, truly. I recognize we all are trying to learn, you know. I was like literally having a conversation with another author about it because they actually had they'd written something in their manuscript that I was looking over that was just outdated. It was like the terminology was probably not like good to use, and I had to bring it up as their editor, and we were talking about how like literally like everybody just learns new stuff every day, hopefully. Oh, I don't like this being over here at all, actually. I'm gonna do another Skelly cat. That's what's gonna go over here. Skelly cat. Look at this little son of a bitch. These look like the bad Halloween prop toys that you get from like Michael's around Halloween. That's pretty rough. Oh man. All right, so let me get in here because we got even my other sketches are more clean than this. So let me get in here and try and clean this up. Oh, and then this is like what? This is the couch itself. I'm gonna do some like. Cleaning up. God damn. I didn't even have to get up that early. I'm just starting to get to the point where I'm like so tired that like I don't really recover from sleep. I'm so tired. I fucking can't. Oh, God. All right, I'm okay. I need to stop checking social media notifications, you know? Why the ears? Because it's more convincing as a cat. Because I need it to read as a cat. And it's a necromantic re-resed cat, and I can do what I want. I can make terrifying anatomically incorrect skeletons if I want to. Most likely it would be like pieces of dead flesh or something hanging off of the cat, but with these story beats, I don't have to render anything if I don't want to. Surely these can be kind of fast. Hopefully this doesn't look too, I guess, rushed. I'm going to try and give it as much detail as I can without it being problematic. Look at this little fucker. Look at these little guys. Meow. Cat face. Cat stuff. Cat skeleton. I don't really know what a cat skeleton looks like, to be fucking honest, so I'm just kind of, you know how you just kind of What brush are you using? I am using the Super Sketch Graphite by Kyle Webster. If you have Photoshop and you go into brushes, this little hamburger menu here, and then click Get More Brushes, when you do that, it will open up a website. And if you go to down here, and actually I'm just going to Control F and look for Mega Pack. It's this one. And if you download that brush pack, that's the one that you want. If you don't have the Mega Pack or you don't have Photoshop, send me a DM. That's all I gotta say about that. Although some of the features of the Mega Pack will not work in other software, so if you're looking for like the blending brushes stuff, it will not work outside of Photoshop. Oh, I did this on the wrong layer. Look at that. That's okay. What a time to be alive. But I really like, this is, in my opinion, this is his best graphite brush, if I had to pick one. Yep, Clarkloff gets to happen. God, I need to get a new keyboard so bad. Actually, hold the phone. Much better.
I still need to figure out like how I'm doing my hair, which the hair pieces are actually.
Why did I just get a million notifications? It's Duolingo, actually. Okay. Let me think about the composition for this thing here. Sorry. Whatever this is, Showtech, I dig it, but not that much. My allergies have been wild. I wonder if when I move to New Zealand, if I'll have allergies. Okay. I'm gonna think about that one. This is... I need to find the right perspective for this. And same with this one, too. Alright, well, I might as well see what we can find. Unfortunately, my teacher didn't save out my notes. So now, hold on. Let me see if I can fix this. No, this one's fine. Let me go ahead and turn all of this shit off. Okay, so let me figure out how this needs to look here. I'm actually separate this out. So this is where this kind of lives, sort of. And actually, oh, I remember what my teacher said about all of this, actually. I suddenly was struck with a memory core unlocked. I'm just going to kind of bounce back and forth between these because it will help me not fall prey to the fact that I'm looking at one thing too much. So let me get away from this, go back to Clarkloff. Oh, so what have you been doing lately? Anything fun? I deeply respect this, but also I don't think I can listen to this right now. I'm okay. So Clip will take Photoshop brushes, but does it? Those are ABR files. But the question is does it take tool files? And I think the answer, unfortunately, is no. Also, thanks so much to Niall McKellis for following me on YouTube. Yeah, so the Mega Pack, if half of the brushes will work, because they are those ABR files, but then the other half are special blending tools, and I think they might be proprietary to Photoshop. Fucking anatomy. Little tiny gnome leg. I gotta make sure that I have his little fucking... his little loincloth so he's not naked. Look at his little fucking body. Okay, so hold on. I was having an error there. There we go, better. So in Photoshop, there are two different types. There are loads of different types of tools. Because you have brush tools, your brush files, right? Which are totally normal. Those are pretty standard. A lot of different programs. Can I please fucking just have a new document, Photoshop? Thank you. There's a load of like brush files, ABR files, or in other words, Adobe brush files have been a common brush file type for forever. But tools, Photoshop has an entire tool set over here. And some of these tools have brush stamps that can go, or like brush types or functions that can go along with them. So for example, like the stamp tool has them. I think the eraser tool has them. The smudge tool has them. I think those are the main ones, but most importantly, under the brush tool here is this thing called the mixer brush tool, and that is the most common tool type that Kyle Webster works with when he does his work. So just as an example, if I laid down 2 different colors using just an ABR brush, which is all that, I'm going to do something that's not aesthetically horrendous looking. Okay, that's just like standard here. You can see that the reason that this brush is able to blend is because it has opacity to it, and I can gently lay it down with my pen tool by using soft strokes, and it has natural texture and natural opacity to it. But these, I'm going to leave this like this. These mixer brush tools, which I've just selected here, I use one called Old Faithful, I believe. I can't remember which one it's called. But these tools work specifically in the sense that Photoshop is smart enough to blend already existing colors. So I have a blank brush, effectively. It has nothing on it. And you can use it to blend this, like this. And I can drag this even all the way out here like this. And then, of course, you can blend in, like, literally anything else. Like, it's almost as if this is, you know, wet paint on a canvas here. So that being said, this is using Adobe's Math, and not all softwares have these kinds of tools in them. So I'm not sure if in the Mega Pack, like you can see how that blended really, really nicely. I'm not sure if in the Mega Pack it would have these tools in them. And that's really the question. And you can see here, if I hover over these tools here, I just searched like watercolor. If I hover over them, they'll say brush tool, brush tool, brush tool, but occasionally you'll get through here and they will not be brush tools. They'll be mixer brush tools, and they'll be totally different. I can't find any of them. Most of his are brush tools. So you would get usage out of most of this in this Mega Pack. But this one is a smudge tool, so that would not port over to Clip, guaranteed. Smudge tool, smudge tool. Yeah, so some of these just wouldn't do it. Because the crazy thing about Kyle's tools is if I were to turn off, clean the brush after each stroke, I'm going to do load the brush after each stroke. So then all of a sudden you start painting with this tool. And so this functions like oil paint. And so this is truly the craziest shit. It's as if I am painting on a swatch of white. And now I'm painting on a swatch of blue. But then I can even turn this off. And instead of load the brush after each stroke, now I have this. And then I can go on with this. So this reacts more like actual. And you can see how, look, my brush maintains what it had on it before. So if I drag over this and use this and then make a new stroke, it has some of that blue in it still, but as I continue to stroke, it loses the blue more and more and more. But if I go over here and I swap brushes and I come back and I pick that up, when I paint again, it has blue in it again. I don't think that it would work if it was me. But again, most of the other brushes in that pack will work if they're ABR and not smudge or if I can think, blending brush tool. Man, some of these are fucking super shitty. Okay, and then these are all stuff that I've already listened to. Wow, that was a really bad release week. Okay, I need to make this gesture a little bit better. I don't tend to use the painter brushes that often because I find that you can actually replicate every single thing that those mixer brushes do for the most part with good Photoshop brush technique, and they're only really relevant if you do traditional painting techniques. Like if your goal is to have your work in Photoshop look like an oil painting, for example, if you were to work in only oils, then that would be like a valid reason to want to use those mixer tools. But like if you do cell shading, it's not going to mean anything. Oh yeah, no, I know that the brush pack will load. I'm just wondering if, like, for example, not Big Wide Softy, look for the brush Old Faithful in there. It should be under the paint box. I might not even be able to find. That one's listed as chalk. Yeah, that's wild. So okay, so what you're saying is like Clip is receiving it. That's crazy. Well, I'm glad that they have that like option. Yeah, because I can see here, because a lot of these are smudges, but I can go down. Like the one that I use really is this. Where is Big Wide Softy? Oh, it's in Real Oils. This is what I use all the time. Where's Old Faithful? Yeah, Old Faithful Big Canvas. That one. I use that one a shitload all the time. So to be honest, I probably, like literally out of his brushes, I use, I'm not even joking, maybe like 3 brushes. But those mixer brushes can be really useful. Hi, Goose. I'm doing okay. Oh, God. I don't need this. Drawing fucking Clarkloff. Where do I want to put you? He's just a tiny little gnome, man. He's so tiny. He's just a little gnome. Ugh, my gesture. Oh god, I have the worst fucking headache. I'm like trying to stay motivated and I can't. I can't. Yeah, let me know, Cal, if you want that brush pack, because I can fucking go find it, send it your way. and see if you can get it in there. I'm working on beat boards. So effectively, these are like the most important moments in the story. This is just effectively hashing out like what that pacing looks like and etc. etc. And then actually let me tweak with this here. You make like little thumbnails or some shit. I'm moving my own body so that I can work this in here. This is all going to be in black, so it doesn't really matter. I just want to be able to get the right shapes in here. Because otherwise it's going to be stupid. Listening to Spotify's bad recommendations so far, like today has been incredibly subpar in terms of music. I don't normally like to work on schoolwork this late. I feel not great. But alas, I realize actually I'm gonna need this to be in the right perspective, because actually we will see this. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave this like this. We're gonna go like this and go like this, and that's fine. This will be good. I would have streamed earlier, but I had to go with Jay's to a tattoo tattoo appointment. Oh my god, I'm slowly dying. Oh my fuck. Okay, so now, that being said, I'm gonna go with like a really, like a mid-gray color. Yeah, literally, I'm at that point, and what sucks is that I have to just get this done. And if I do not get this done, I'm gonna be in a bad place. We're almost there. Which is good. Yeah, I'm so fucking tired. I feel like I haven't really, like... I play this game, Pokemon Sleep, and it helps you track your sleep, and then you can collect Pokemon, and it's, like, really, really cool. Ooh, stretch. Everybody stretch. But I love Pokemon Sleep, and effectively all that it's told me is that effectively... Oh, I said effectively a billion times. Since the election last November, I have not slept. Like, just consistently. Which is... less than ideal. Let me reduce this down. Look at this little man. I know we can't see what's going on, but I promise he will slowly be not super dark. Whoop. Clarkloff. God, all of this music is so bad. I don't know what's going on. Wait, what's happening? What did I do? What's going on?
Right. So.
Who am I?
So. So the effectively, because we were gonna have
Oh, that's good. That's cool. Yeah, because I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if the functionality was there, but Photoshop's a little bitch, and they want to make sure nobody can use literally anything.
set up
I actually wrote words today. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my god, fucking Clark. It's so scary. Oh my god. Yep, fucking little Clark Cloth, dude. I fucking love him. Alright. Now this monstrosity. Let me see what I got here. Or not this one. Alright. Let's see.
Yeah, I've got these I've got these plastic tubs that we got from our friend Stephanie, who didn't need them anymore. And she was downsizing a bunch of stuff, and so I was going to just put water beads in that.
Let's get some roof. Probably this Dutch would be better. Clark Cloth is a fucking nightmare. Yeah, right? You try to punt him. You try.
We could potentially cover them with clean wrap. Yeah. Yeah, that actually would be a better way to go about it. Because I saved all or majority of the packaging for the glass bowls.
Oh, God.
So I had to over order from Michaels because they only sold them in quantities of 8. And I needed 12. So it's a good thing that I over ordered.
Sorry, I'm doing okay. I'm just like fucking processing. My eyes are like so tired and itchy from the allergies that it's like everything is dry. You know what I mean? I don't know if you know what I mean. Yeah, because I'm not stressed out. My body's just fucking rebelling. It just doesn't fucking want to go, you know? My eyes are just so itchy. So, like, looking at the screen, I can feel like I'm like that episode of fucking Invader Zim where he looks into the sun and the fucking eyeballs, like his eyeballs flake over. That's what I feel like right now. I don't know if that makes any fucking sense. Yeah, this. Literally this.
And then, as I was leaving, I heard him move the box, and all the glasses just,
Yeah, whatever that is.
and I'm like, yup.
I'm going to go wait until the skin grows back on my eyeballs. Yeah.
That sure is a thing. So yeah, I'm waiting on a return for that. Yeah, so I'm gonna put floor plan for the wedding ceremony.
It's just so fucking hard to do really intensive artwork when your brain doesn't function.
Give kind of a drafted idea.
Like, I just...
Floor plan for decorations. For the
I don't...
reception decoration.
Brain, please. Brain, please.
Wisteria branches that we can also hang that are going to be like really pretty. And then also the center piece.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave this alone over here. Oh my lord. Hi, Tatsu. He has entered. He entered.
Shopping list for all of the additional food for mom and dad for the reception also, so that way we know what we need. So that way that doesn't, nothing winds up missing on the day of the reception, and then
Don't you just love
times to go and put stuff in.
looking at dead bodies and shit? Oh no, I do that too. I'm like, where is it? It was right there the whole time.
Yeah, I think that's it. I'm not
Plot twist, it was there the whole time.
anything that were other loose ends
Boop.
that need to get tied up.
Demon. I need to like put a door on this building actually. I might get like a little, I don't know.
So my friend who's coming in from Louisiana is actually coming out with his mom, and they're just gonna stay in the hotel. So the rental room here
Little door.
in Lugano is not occupied by a guest of ours. So I don't know if
It was up on the loading screen for Pokemon Sleep and everything. You're like, where'd you go? I can't. Me and my brain. Right now. That'll do. I don't fucking know.
it's fair.
I didn't know you play Pokemon Sleep, Goose. I play Pokemon Sleep. I love Pokemon Sleep.
Yeah.
Pokemon Sleep is great.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that tells me if I'm actually sleeping or not.
So when are you and Brian planning on coming?
Oh, good. Excellent. Welcome. You're about to catch a Brodillion Pokemon. Also, too, it's in an event right now where you can catch Cresselia.
Just wanted to put it on my calendar so that I know to expect you guys.
If you have any questions about how shit works, please let me know, because they have, like, a bunch of little secret tips and tricks and shit that, like, they don't really tell anybody outright. Like, I just watched somebody on a Reddit thread learn for the first time that fucking, you can catch shiny Pokemon with just a regular Pokebiscuit, and it actually just auto catches all the Pokemon. You don't have to, like, I guess, like, waste a Master Biscuit or anything. No, I don't like this.
Just the four of us, like,
You can catch it with, like, a regular Pokemon, Pokebiscuit.
and maybe my
So shit like that.
do something good.
Wow, why does this suck?
Do something super low key that's like just us, and like maybe even just like or something like that.
Well, you ever just...
Rest before a busy ass weekend.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, it's no worries.
Sure. I'm just gonna, like, do this. Yeah, I use Old Faithful Big Canvas. But Old Faithful Standard works too. I just like his Big Canvas versions because I like that canvas texture a lot. Oh my god. taxes. Jesus. Don't forget, you live in an American hellscape where your president is actively trying to collapse your fucking economy. No biggie. And actually, not even trying to collapse the economy is succeeding in collapsing the economy.
Literally at any point right now, literally, it's not like
Oops, that's not right.
you must do this sort of thing. I just thought it'd be nice. So if it doesn't work out, that's it.
There's still...
I know I'm like
This perspective is not right.
beforehand.
Hold on. It's not bad, but it's not right. Let me move him. I'm gonna fix this guy, damn it. No, he's okay. He just needed to move over there, I think. Really, I should just... I wish that my teacher would actually leave me his notes. I think he forgot them somewhere. He just forgot to upload them. That's okay. They burn my eyes. All right. Oh, maybe. No, because what if I... Oh god, this perspective is so bad. I don't wanna... I'm thinking just too hard about this, I think. I need to chill. I wish upon a fish that I could sleep forever and ever. I just don't want to work on this anymore, you know? I understand why we're doing it. I get it. I do. Doesn't mean I like it. Should probably do this on the right layer, huh?
for the wedding.
I'm realizing looking at this that I can't really see what's going on, which is not a bad thing. It just means that I need to work on this. There we go, that's better. Oh. I already did all my taxes. They don't need to tell me to do my taxes. I already did that. Actually, let me think about how this would... Let's do like a blood splatter, like that. Like the guy was just fucking totally just shit rocked just right there. Just... And now he's just actively kind of just dripping, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's effective. Though I'm overthinking it. I don't think that these need to be that crazy at this stage. I'm okay. What if I just shut my brain down forever? Like I just turned it off. I just was like, the blue screen noises just start playing, you know? Okay, so the question is can I... This works. Okay, let me see if I can find... Am I gonna be able to find a better one? Probably not. We're gonna just yoink this. God, it still feels like... You know what happened?
You're just hoping that it doesn't go into like a blistering heat.
I don't like this. None of this. Hold on. Son of a bitch. Alright, I'm okay. This fucking panel is really gonna ruin my life. God, my brain just isn't fucking working. No, I hate being an artist. Don't be a pro artist, kids. Don't fucking go to school for it. No matter what anybody tells you, don't do it. I love visual development and everything, but Christ on a stick.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, my brain goes like, mine belongs on in Tycho's family, and so that's where my brain went. Right.
Is that better? I think that's better.
Yeah.
I somehow borked the entire thing, and I don't know what happened to me. And like, this would probably be easier if I had Or if I took the time to just do the perspective, but I don't want to. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that one alone. If I need to fix it, I can fix it. Cool, I'm glad that it works in Clip. That's good to know, because you want to know what it doesn't work in? Procreate. Photoshop, please. Rip Brynhilda. I'm so sorry. In Photoshop, you can type them in. This is why I would definitely recommend finding the brushes that you like to use, and then delete all the other ones. Legit, just fucking nuke them. Yeah, Photoshop CC incorporated that just recently. Yeah, no, that's definitely interesting. Well, and it helps me out, though, too, because if I have students go, well, can I do this in Clip? I can be like, yes. Can you do it in Procreate? No. And then I can give them a solid answer. Float, float, float. Float, float, float. Float, 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 float.
Yeah, I think because like y'all are effectively our companions, also because Titan doesn't have a billion students, Biden's allowed to sit on the same side of the aisle as Tycho's family, and I will permit him to return myself. So yeah, just a little bit.
You ever just float? You ever just... Nah, I don't like this.
Yeah, and then Shay is gonna wear like some gold jewelry with it, and then have gold makeup too, because her primary color is gold. But a lot of the like just gold dresses, she was like, these are fucking hideous. Yeah.
What if I just made my back all crispy? Tonight, I'm just gonna eat a protein shake. No one can stop me. I am not gonna cook real people food tonight. I can't do it. I can't function. actually. Float, float, float. No! I accidentally hit Control Shift O and that opens up like Creative Cloud or some shit. Oh my god, get the fuck out of here. Okay. Alright. Hey, it's happening. It's happening. That's so exciting. Okay, let me think. Let me think. Hold on, my brain is buffering. Help me. I just want to go get a shower. Okay. Okay, how do I want to do this?
Calendar reminders and right now it's Taylor. And to also take our rings to put that towards the beginning of May, like at like or
Okay, what if I become a chicken tender? I'm gonna become a whole chicken tender. Okay, this one needs to get edited, and this one also needs to get edited too. Let me see here. This angle.
yeah, I think that's everything. We still have to wait on people to submit their speeches and stuff, anyways, for reception. I believe the cutoff date for that is
Bush.
or something. It's beginning of May, so that way you guys have time to look over stuff.
I want to put Astrid there too, probably. Oof. Maybe I'm just gonna try and not be super hard on myself. See, and I want to do just like an insert shot of like a sun stained glass window, but I don't want to be like, I don't want to be lazy. Let me think.
Yeah, it's pretty lazy. I think the thing is that it's gonna be this year.
wonder if... Oh, this looks great, actually. This works. I like how he has a literal fucking... Is that a sword? No, I don't know. I don't know what priests do. Let me see. So we're gonna use this as the base for the composition here. I'm like, does this priest have a literal fucking sword? I don't know. I don't know what priests do in their spare time. I am gonna give this guy little glasses though, because that seems cute. Nah. Hold on, he needs better hair. What am I doing? What do I want to do with this man? This guy is a middle-aged dude. I'm trying to think. Oh no, these guys are Catholic as fuck. No, I think it is a sword actually. It's the question is what is it being used for? I don't know if I like the glasses. I thought that I did, but I will give him like some big like buttons or some shit. Because that's fun. And then I'll just get some fun like priest like robes. I'll just sure. Yeah, no, these guys Catholic as fuck. The only time I've really seen swords used is in conjunction with, like, the Knights of the Templar. See, yes, but again, what I want to know is who's doing what with it. Or, sorry, not the Knights Templar, Knights of the Sepulchre. This is what I'm most familiar with. These guys are weird. And of course, there's a priest with a sword, but again, it's in conjunction with Knights of the Sepulchre. So that's why I'm wondering if that guy in particular... Is this a Knights of the Sepulchre Gundam? Jesus. Yeah, because the Knights of the Sepulchre, I believe, are associated with England mostly. But I've been around the Knights of the Sepulchre myself. They're very weird. Not sure if this song is saying I love you when you couscous, or I love it when you kiss. In which case, kiss. That's all I gotta say. I can go. I can go from here. This place, Devilman. None of this playlist is doing this for me. I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, because I've been to many a bizarre church function. And I just don't know. I wish that there was more context. I've seen some weird shit in fucking, like... Like the scariest thing... Nope, not nuns. I'm never gonna be able to find these fuckers. I once walked into my own church and there were just a bunch of women all in black wearing like holy symbols and big rosaries. Completely, like, we're talking like it was not dissimilar to wearing like niqab. So imagine a bunch of Catholic women head to toe in all black in this way, veiled like this, in lace, covered in rosaries and shit. I feel like I've walked in on some shit. And then you're told, like, sorry, you're not allowed to be here, you have to leave, and you're like, what are you guys doing? Fucking summoning Satan? Like, what are you doing? They don't even know. Oh, sticky keys. I'm not turning on sticky keys, you demon. Oh my god. How do I turn off sticky keys? God damn it.
Yeah, I also don't think that it's okay that they allow the clearance people to also
Okay, it's not making the beep boop space noises anymore.
That's messed up.
I'm like just trying to fucking... not die. Are some of these thumbnails lazy as fuck? Yes. Am I really super worried about it? No.
Yeah, I remember I had let my childhood piercing holes close entirely up, and then I just wiped them out.
Not too bad. Also, Cal, I would like to apologize on behalf of the United States for Donald Trump collapsing the global stock market. I don't know if y'all are being impacted by that over there. But I just wanted to say sorry, the US is fucking stupid. I don't want a kneaded eraser. I'm going to switch eraser types here. Great Depression 2, Electric Boogaloo! Isn't it fun? Aren't you just having so much fun? The best time ever? It feels really great. Okay, that's good. That'll do. Alright, so technically 24 is going to be the easiest to tackle, but let me see what I got. I'm gonna funk around with this other frame in Daz. I need to, like, actually... This particular one has a lot of shit going on in it. And it doesn't look good, so we're going to effectively start over. Get out of here.
Everyone gets done with their heartfelt speeches, and then Christopher's like, "All right, everybody, shut up. I have something to say."
Because I like this pose.
Christopher's gonna be like 3 shots of vodka down, and
But
like, you're gonna be like at the ceremony, standing up there, and you're gonna make eye contact.
okay, let's see.
And then just start like busting up. That's fair. That's fair. Business. Yeah. Oh, Jelaine, did I share the wedding script with you too?
Okay, let me fucking...
Okay, cool, cool. I was just like, old
Sorry,
school
I am
stuff from like Filipino tradition. If anything doesn't like make sense, or like you'd like to know more about,
trying to...
I can just put that into a script because guaranteed somebody in the audience is gonna also have the same thought, you know? Right. Yeah, because I recognize that there's a lot of things in here that isn't a part of your
figure out...
white Christian American wedding.
the best way to do this.
Christian is not Baptist Christian. There's some like allusion to Catholic tradition in some of this, but that's because that's just the state of the Philippines. But there'll be some things that are kind of familiar, some things that are not really. I think the biggest things are the veil and cord ceremony, and then the.
This needs a Dutch really bad.
I think a lot of people are like used.
So let me do that.
That's not really that weird.
Do I want to Dutch it this way? Yeah. It just seems nicer that way. I don't know why.
Exchange of vows is obviously not out anymore.
Please, for the love of all things holy. Oh my... Oh god, me too, Cal. What do we do? Cal, what do we do?
Right, yeah. Right, yeah, because that'll just like make it, yeah, it gets comprehensive but not like bogged down enough. Yeah. Right, you just like roll out like a projector. Yes, with the like the big CRTV on it, and we put in a VHS.
How do we fight the sleepy? How do we do that? Die? True. Fuck if I know. Fuck if I know. I don't. I couldn't tell you.
Early Bill Nye the Science Guy vibes. Yeah.
Cry. That's what we do. I actually put Darius in first because I know what he fucking looks like.
Cool. Yeah. So we were gonna do that, like effectively the morning, or like as we get to the Denver Gardens, like I have a whole
Yeah.
like yes, before we walk, or well no, it's gonna be
You know that moment when you just get like
Aaron comes in, or
choke slammed into the ground?
to pass them to you because he's the ring bearer. So they'll get passed to you. I believe because of the technically Aaron is going to lead. Yeah, I need to flip that because it's supposed to be Maisie steering behind Aaron.
No! Me reading yawn.
And
Me reading the word yawn made me yawn.
pass the ring to you. Christopher will have the coins, I believe, to start, or it's gonna just be straight up with Shay.
You know that moment when you're just fucking, you just get fucked up?
Yeah, we're just gonna have Shay hold on to that. Yes.
Straight up, just fucked up.
Yep. Yeah, and
He doesn't have his fucking necklace on anymore in this scene, actually.
that would be choice.
And I'm gonna actually have him not have his... Well, actually, I'm just gonna have him not have his cloak on either. So, that's cool. That shit got ripped off his body. I don't fucking know. Okay. I had no coffee. I am unfortunately learning that I am not allowed to have coffee anymore. Turns out, because my body actually might be thinking that I'm having, like, I'm being attacked by a tiger, like, legitimately, and releasing a bunch of histamines when I drink coffee, so I think I might have solved the mystery? But it's only with coffee for whatever reason. But I guess it kind of makes sense because coffee is like a food that's it's like considered a histamine release food. And so now I know why. So in other words, my body has developed an intolerance to it, which is
Yeah, not the worst. I did start
unfortunate but a real thing.
about like halfway through the session. It wore off, and we effectively got through all the line art, and then the color I had to raw dog effectively. Was there for like 4.5 hours, I believe. 4 of which I believe were on the actually, so it was like 4 hours of tattooing. Was talking to Madonna.
Yeah, well, coffee in itself isn't necessarily high in histamine, apparently. Certain factors during the coffee processing, like fermentation, increase its histamine levels, or potentially triggering reactions in sensitive individuals.
Effectively, like I was listening to Tycho and my tattoo artist B.
Especially if the coffee is low quality. Because oftentimes, actually, what's triggering you is not the coffee itself, it's actually mold.
Little snack breaks and stuff too, and kept
You have to effectively buy either you are only allowed to drink decaf coffee, and honestly, like, or just don't drink coffee at all. Which is really shitty. So effectively,
they were
the problem that I've been having is that whenever I go to the store to like, or to the coffee shop to like indulge in a nice cup of coffee, I'll be like, decaf please, and then like the last time I got a cup of coffee, the fucker did not give me decaf coffee, and so then all of a sudden I felt like I was gonna die, and I was like, why is this happening to me? And it's like, oh, because the guy just didn't read that it was supposed to be decaf, and now I'm like, I've literally got the shakes, like I've got like withdrawal from meth, which is not great. So that sucks. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. Because I just want to have like nice coffee, you know?
Yeah, I think I might get another piece from them after.
I just want to... Oh, don't ignore this fucking shoe. Holy shit. Oh my god, this too.
That's something else I have to do. Like, applications open up May 1st for the schools that I'm looking at. So I have to apply to school too. Yeah, I know. I'm like so nervous. I'm like, why did it have to be May? The applications open. Because I want to get them in like right away.
Alright. So Darius is getting the shit kicked out of him.
February is their
Let me see if this is
start of the first term.
maybe like a little bit better
So that's technically their fall.
of an angle. I think it is overall. You know, good fun shit, right? Like good quality classic beat 'em up. I'm gonna just completely rock your world. Shit. Good shit. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Let's think. I gotta think about how this fabric goes. Let's see. We're going from the middle, so this is gonna go like this. And then this is also gonna go like this, and then we're gonna go like that. And then we've got this and this. Nice. Obviously, yes, I must grow my own beans. You're right, Cal. I gotta go find a farmer who will help me grow my own beans. And then clearly I just gotta do it all. I gotta do it all. That makes sense. That totally tracks. I feel like this guy gave up on... He gave up on wearing anything but this cloak. Or this shirt, I guess. Coat? I don't know, I couldn't tell you. Don't you just love everything? God, I'm so tired. Yeah, nice. Big old belt, because why not? And... I'm not even... Do I have to draw his feet? Not really, which is great. I don't have any concept art for this guy, so this is definitely not, like, final work, but... Alright, so let's assume that's the thing. I like the amount of Dutch, don't like... Oh, now it's 2 center. Hold on, we're gonna move this over just a little bit. There we go. Hello? You know that moment when you just get totally choke slammed into the ground? It's good. He's fine. Okay, I definitely like that angle a lot better. No GMOs, like God intended. Well, it's funny. The MSG thing's a myth, actually, because MSG actually naturally occurs in so many fucking foods. Like, every time you eat a mushroom, you eat MSG. Fun story. That's my favorite part about chemistry, is making very, like, upsetty spaghetti white Karens super mad. When they're like, MSG's so bad for you! And I'm like, well, what about the MSG in bone broth? And they're like, I buy the kind without MSG. And I'm like, oh, so you buy chickenless bone broth? Boneless bone broth? And they're like, what? It's like, yep, joke's on you. Every time you cook a steak, you eat MSG. Anytime you have, like, soy sauce, MSG. Anytime you eat fermented foods, MSG. Plot twist, Becky! Little did you know. Tell me, can we still get high? When we die. I wonder which food has the most MSG in it. The MSG, it was the MSG we made along the way. Food with highest natural amount of MSG. Parmesan cheese. Yep. And anchovies. Lose yourself in a new life. A new eyes. All I know. Kisses. I am not very happy with this, like, outfit here, but I don't got anything I can do about it, to be honest. Back to me now, over your head. Yeah, yeah. Come and do drugs to me. Come and do drugs to me. Look at this cliff. Look at this cliff. There's a cliff. Oh, this is a perfect opportunity for like a Sun Wukong fucking cape moment. And then also maybe the braid as well, because it's kind of a defining feature of this character now, I realize. Look at that. Why does this look borked?
the skeleton, and then like there's like 2 or 3 things that
I'm gonna actually just go like that.
yeah, and that's kind of that's the
Tony, can we still get high?
I'm more so looking for something over what's
You have now made me just want Chinese food.
and also Aachen is a bigger city and
Now, granted, what I've learned is that too much MSG can give you a mad headache, but also so can eating too much salt. So, and people also can be MSG intolerant. So that's like definitely not to dog on the actual like MSG intolerant people, because that is a very real fucking thing.
so that's kind of the vibe of the town. It's kind of like this like quiet little coastal town with like college.
I do like Darius's braid. I do. I agree. It's fun.
Yeah.
Nice little hero shot here. Alright, I hope my teacher likes these. Or at least I'm moving in the right direction.
And so it's not like it would be the worst, but like Auckland's gonna be better in terms of diversity.
Because I think I am. I now have so many more beatboards than was required for my other teacher. But I think having this many is going to be good. It fills up an entire page. I'm curious. Now I have to go through and pick out, I think, like, which ones need lighting. But I don't think the guy has posted any examples. I'm going to go look. I'm just kind of curious.
I will say that like number 1 globally is Oxford in the UK, and I believe like Cambridge is not far behind that. I do know that like some Ivy League schools definitely hit in the top 100, but that's because they're fucking Ivy League schools and we've got like, and I feel like that's also the case for like.
Heyo, we gotta hydrate. I'm drinking this really shitty black tea. It's so bad.
Their old money universities. Right.
Let me see. Does he have any examples?
Point being is that both of these schools
Mood board of lighting references to use in your project.
which is like insane. So I'm very excited about it.
I don't know what they mean.
Yeah, me too.
Beatboard revisions. What does this mean here? Oh, revise your beatboards by adding a sense of lighting to each panel. Focus on the mood of each shot and the type of light. Okay, well, some of these already fucking have lighting. We'll see. Okay, so then in other words, I'm like set. I'm like good to go. Okay, so then that means next week that's what we're going to be doing. I didn't do shit. I hate human skeletons. Me too. Fuck them. Let's take them out. We're going to pop all the bones out. Let's pop them out. Okay, on that note, I'm actually going to go fucking lay my human-ass skeleton down, and by that I mean I'm probably going to get in the shower, I think. I'm not going to stream anymore, so I was able to get done in 2 hours, though, so fucking A+. This was a very weird late-night stream. I hate doing these. I never want to do them ever again. Jolly good, everyone. Tomorrow, I'll be back in the morning at regular time to do more audiobook recording, though, or, like, editing. But I'll take this. This works. This works for me. I'm gonna go right now. Go have fun. But I appreciate everybody that hung out for this very bizarre, fucking weird late night stream. Thanks again to... Let me see this guy's name. Yeah, Michaelis for following me on YouTube. That was very nice. I'm up to like 420 over there. I'm like over 500 on TikTok, and also thank you so much to the like 200 fucking people, the 100 people that followed me from the trans side of Blue Sky. I do appreciate that too. So we'll be doing a raffle, or another art raffle in May, a commission raffle for that because that was very kind. So I'm going to be back tomorrow. I hope everybody has a really good night. Get some sleep, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.